Hello YouTube, this is 3Arnin here with another episode of Universe Sandbox Squared. In this episode we will start by analyzing the moon effect on planetary rings, namely Saturn rings. So for example, if I had, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna have some random moons like for example Titan, which is pretty big, one can observe the effect that one moon will have on the rings if it travels along the equatorial orbit. So let me just speed up time a little bit, and with time one might see that Titan, whenever it passes through this planetary ring, it gets smashed with meteorites, and eventually this could lead to the deterioration of the ring system in this orbit of Titan. So probably we won't be having enough time to show you this. So I'm just gonna pause the recording for a while and see if I can speed it up and show you guys. So I just had a bunch of moons, and as you can see, it clearly didn't went very good between crashing moons and the other crashing moons crashing with each other. I think I made even more debris in the asteroid belt. The ring system. But as you can see, I think I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, the ring system was perfectly horizontal, and now it's really disturbed. So this is due to the influence of the moons, the gravitational pull of the moons, and we have another crash there. This is due to the gravitational pull of the moons on the fragments of the ring system itself. What we can also do is add a planet in the same. Well, that's not better. Not add a planet. What we can do is add a planet on the same. Let's see if I can do this on the same. I cannot. I'm gonna try another way. So what I'm trying to do is add another planet on the same horizontal plane as the Saturn rings. So I just added Uranus. Okay, so I just added Uranus to the ring system of Saturn, and as you can see, immediately it started clearing Saturn's ring system. So let's just wait a while and see what other effects Uranus can have on the ring system. So it appears the gravitational pull is so strong that it completely fragmented the ring system, which as most of it crashed into Uranus itself and Saturn, a few small degrees, but a lot of them have scattered across the universe. So I'm just gonna speed up the simulation and see what's going to happen. So one of the Titan moons is still going, and it appears it was ejected. So no, it probably changed orbit to a more eccentric one. However, as you can see, the effect has been clearly demonstrated. Uranus, when added in the same orbital plane, it completely destroyed the Saturn's ring system. Indeed, it is now scattered all over the place. It's a giant Saturn ring system. So let's slow it down a bit, and now we can do what we all want, and that is to crash more planets into each other. For example, what happens when we crash Neptune into Saturn? Neptune is larger than Uranus, and it is now slowly traveling into Saturn. And let's see what happens when two giant gas planets, not so giant, but when two gas planets collide with each other. So let's see what the effect might be. And there we go. I believe it has lost its atmosphere in the collision and turned into a rocky planet. Let's just speed up and see. Saturn is now glowing red hot due to the collision, and I believe it has changed its rotational. And as you can see, it has now a weird rotation, different from the original one. So the impact was so strong that the rotation has changed. Indeed, this is what is thought to have caused. Let me just add planet Earth for illustration. Indeed, this is what is believed to have caused the planet Earth to rotate at an axis of 23 degrees. It is believed that another small planet years and years ago collided with planet Earth, originating Moon and inclinating the Earth in the 23 degree axis we know today. What we can also do is mess around with Saturn's gravity. For example, where is it? We can change its mass. I believe density is locked, but we can increase its density. So, for example, let's say I cannot. Okay. But for example, we can increase its mass to 1 Sun. And now we turn Saturn into a CERN, which is now attracting all the debris that have been previously ejected from the ring system. And as you can now see, let's speed up time a little bit, all the fragments that had previously disappeared into the vastness of space are now colliding and being attracted to Saturn, sunny Saturn, in what appears like a massive nuclear strike, a beautiful massive nuclear strike. So this happens because the orbital velocity suddenly isn't enough to sustain a stable orbit, considering the new force in gravitational field, creating this beautiful effect of what appears to be a massive missile strike. Absolutely marvelous. I'm sorry. Okay, and in the end we can add a small black hole, 1 million masses of the Sun, and see everything get attracted to it. So now the sudden shift in gravitation will lead all the fragments to be attracted not to the Sun but to the black hole, indeed the Sun itself. So as you can see, all the direction of Moon has been changed to be attracted into the black hole. I'm sorry, the simulation is really heavy to my computer, so it is running at a stupid slow speed. I'm talking milliseconds. I mean slower than 1 second. And it's already lagging. So I guess that concludes today's episode of Weird Planetary Moon Logistics. This was 3Onion, and thank you for watching. If you like, please drop a like. If you don't, well, don't. Bye!